I'm Vanessa Perdomo, a former Division I college athlete and a journalist honing in on the industry I grew up playing in.
Step back really quick when we're talking about the Olympics, when we're talking about Peacock, because you just had a show release at the same time. I watched it. It was so fascinating, you know, like the dynamic and the style that you guys went with. I mean, was that really intentional choosing Peacock as a partner while the Olympics were going on and having the success of
and obviously it all worked out for the launch. We had the gold medal game on August.
You have this new show coming out called The Off Season, which we're getting into later. I'm so excited to talk about it. You know, it's this mix between Vanderpump Rules and like sports documentary. It's going to be amazing.
Alex, this feels like it could be one of the biggest years for women's soccer, you know, between expansion, the NWSL, and the Women's World Cup. How does it feel for you?
I feel really excited.
Now that businesses are starting to see, do you think that it's because of the way the new owners are coming in?
I think just
now that Jason Tatum has his ring, you know, there's obviously a lot of talks about when Steph and LeBron leave the league, like whose hands are they leaving in it? Do you think he's poised now to be one of the faces of the league?
He has to be.
Did you get back to that feeling the next time you win, or do you go through the same process again?
You never reach that.
How was the dorm for you? Was it
a different?
Beautiful. Okay, good. You know, I think it's interesting when you bring that up, and I think that a lot of Olympic sports go through that, right? And not a lot of people know that you are competing every single year, even when it's not an Olympic year. How do you use those moments of the Olympics to catapult into the other years and highlight, you know, what you're actually doing?
Yeah, I mean, that's been challenging.
You have a lot of different partnerships. When people come to you with deals and brands, you know, approach you, what gets you most excited about working with a brand, and how do you choose those? Because I'm sure you don't say yes to everyone.
At Rutgers University, college campuses are a key place for tech ball to grow. And as a former soccer player, I'm very interested to learn how to play. So I'm gonna go learn from a two-time World Cup champion.
Columbus, Ohio, at the Arnold Sports Fest, also known as the Arnolds. I feel really amazing for this time in women's basketball. It just shows how many people are genuinely excited. If you put it on the TV, people come to watch.
No, we're not here for that. We're here to watch cornhole and not cornhole play like everyone else is probably playing at the tailgates. We're here to watch professional cornhole.
Oh, Jason Kelly, I know you're Irish, and I know it was just St. Patrick's Day, but why have you brought me here?
Well, always.
For the record, I was much better at actually driving a real car.
It'll be interesting to see how that sets up racing in the US, if it goes beyond that, or if that just becomes the biggest race on the circuit. How you maneuver this thing, because from the stands, it looks kind of small, but being on here, it is actually kind of daunting.
The obstacles actually look... Names that are now involved, you talk about LeBron and KD and you and Drew, like, how much of an impact do you think that has?
It's very
About your journey that's gotten you to F1. I mean, you started and you came here really young. Tell me about that journey from America to here.
It's a pretty interesting one.
I got a point! Or I don't know, did I get a point because you were serving?
No, you can only win a point on your side.
I didn't get a point, but I stopped it.